With the Kentico CMS Content Rating module, you allow site visitors to provide ratings of any document. Ratings are important because they're key feedback in identifying what site content visitors like. By default, the Content Rating module provides 3 default appearances: stars, radio buttons, and drop-down. But because it's built on top of Kentico CMS, it's fully extensible. Within Kentico CMS, content rating is enabled using the content rating web part. Let's go ahead and add this web part to a news item. Within CMS Desk, let's select News, Your First News, and within Your First News, let's go into Design mode. Within Zone Left, let's go ahead and add a web part, and we're going to select the Content Rating web part, and click OK. Within the Content Rating web part properties, there's a couple of key fields that we want to set. First, within your scale settings, if you want to explicitly set the value, you can use this using your ratings value. You can also use ratings type, which is required, which is where you can define either the drop-down, the radio button, or stars. And you can also define a max rating value. So if you wanted the max value to be 7 or 10 or some custom number, you can define that here. Within the messages, want to select Show Results. With this selected, users will be able to review the overall ratings. If unchecked, a user can rate, but they don't get to actually see the results. You can also set a result message, which is what the user is going to see after they enter their rating, as well as provide any additional messages that you may want. Now that we've set the base properties, select our document type. Because we're working with the news item, let's select our news or CMS News, select OK, and this will explicitly constrain the content rating to the CMS News item. We click OK, and we'll go ahead and move our content rating up underneath our news item. Now that we've placed our web part, let's take a look at it on the live site. As you can see, we've got our first news item. I have a current rating of 0 on 0 ratings. Let's go ahead and give this a 3-star rating. I now have a current rating of 3 based on 1 rating. You also have the option, if you go back into the edit mode and you go into the properties, you'll notice that you have a ratings field. And as you can see, this goes ahead and calculates it based on the number of ratings that you have. It also gives you the ability to reset. And what this does is it resets it down to no ratings.